What's happening, everybody? You ready for some VR news? The Apple Vision Pro is winding down production already after just like 500 to 600,000 units. Rumors are the last Apple Vision Pro will come off the assembly line by the end of November after just 9 months. There are a ton of reasons for this. I kind of saw it coming, and I'll go through the negatives first and then we'll end on a positive note. First, and a huge reason for the lack of sales, is the Apple Vision Pro costs $3,500. That severely limits the number of people that can afford it. Next, it's really never been a gaming machine. It's for work, productivity, and to show it off to your friends. Those are the three main reasons to own one. They've had a ton of people buy the Apple Vision Pro and then quickly return it. I think that's because a lot of people paid a ton of money for the newest Apple product. Those Apple people aren't necessarily VR people. They just really wanted to check out the next thing that Apple came up with. Now I'll work my way into some of the positives. The Apple Vision Pro is a MacBook Pro on your face. There are a few people I know that use it and love it, but those people are already VR people. They're very tech-minded. They have jobs that an Apple Vision Pro can help them with, and they love it. They use it every day, all day. So let's say they end up selling 550,000 headsets. At $3,500 a pop, that's almost $2 billion in sales. That leads to some credible rumors we're hearing that the Apple Vision Pro 2 is going to come out late 2025, early 2026. It sounds like Apple's expecting to sell about 4 million of those Apple Vision Pro 2 units. That means Apple isn't giving up on the Apple Vision Pro product line. That's great news. If you think about it, go back to when the first iPhones came out. They were good, they were cool, but they weren't a huge hit. It took a couple of versions. Eventually, we got the iPhone 4 and things started really rolling. So, bad news, good news. In game release news, we've had a couple of real great ones recently. Batman Arkham Shadow recently launched. Everybody loves it. But it is a Quest 3 and Quest 3S game only. It will not work on Quest 2. Also, Metro Awakening just released. That's on Quest, PSVR 2, PC VR, even Viveport. That's a really great game, selling really well. It's got great ratings. But we're not done yet. There's still some good games coming very soon. Dig VR is coming on November 14th. In the game, you'll operate an excavator. You'll have different attachments that you can put on it. You'll earn different skins and eventually larger pieces of equipment to run an excavator. It's also got some mini games like bowling, Billy's Ball Pit. There's kind of a duck thing where the ducks go around in a circle. You got to pick them up magnetically with your excavator. The general vibe is if you like Power Wash Simulator, there's a good chance you might like Dig VR. Stay tuned for my release day review video coming out in the next day or two. A new racing game is coming to Quest, PSVR 2, and PC VR. Exocars promises real VR buggy driving physics. You'll have to compensate for different tracks, ramps, obstacles, and off-road suspensions if you want to win. Steering wheels and full sim racing setups will be supported on Steam and PSVR 2. No word yet on a Pico release day, but it's coming. Soul Assembly is bringing Last Stand to Quest this week. Last Stand uses full body tracking and turns your home into a mixed reality fortress. You can play against your friends in mixed reality, even though you're not in the same location. That's pretty cool. Last Stand will be released on Quest headsets. You guessed it, November 14th. November 14th is getting all the games. Speaking of November 14th, Spatial Ops is a somewhat similar game that uses mixed reality but in kind of a laser tag way. Spatial Ops is a first-person shooter that has a single-player campaign mode, but also multiplayer modes like Team Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, Free-for-all, and Domination. If you like VR shooters, especially in mixed reality, you should be pretty happy these days because there's a few coming through on November 14th. Starship Troopers Continuum has been developed in collaboration with XR Games and Sony Pictures. This is the first VR game for Starship Troopers. It features online co-op for up to 3 players. Starship Troopers releases on, you guessed it, November 14th. PSVR 2 will get it as well, but they're going to have to wait till November 25th. Alien Rogue Incursion is going to release on PSVR 2 and Steam on December 19th. If you're a Quest 3 or Quest 3S user, you're going to have to wait a little bit. While I'd love to be playing Alien Rogue Incursion this Christmas, I'm more than happy to wait for the game to release early next year in better shape than it would have if Survios hadn't delayed it. Good work on that. Here are some cool people I met in VR recently. If you want to jump into some VR games with me, head on over to the Discord channel, strike up a conversation. Maybe we'll play a few rounds. The next rectangle down, somewhere over here, is going to be for some accessory reviews I did. If you want to punch this circle right up here, punch it right in the schnoz, and that'll get you subscribed to my channel. Thanks for watching, everybody, and that's what's happening. See ya.